Hey guys, Amy here with August Swag. I know we are a little late again, but it was worth the wait, I promise. So this is a brand new Cat's Eye collection, and it's got a warm shimmer to it, so it is perfect for fall. And you know us profiles girls, we want easy peasy art. We want something that's going to impress our clients, but we need something that's going to be done quick in the salon. So profiles products are always something you can count on to be easy and impressive for your clients, and also some quick, easy art techniques for you to make a little bit of extra money. So to get started with what's in your swag bag this month is one of the new Twilight Cat's Eyes. So these were the culprit. These are what took so long to get here, but oh, they're so gorgeous and they are perfect for fall. So this is the one that I did use to create the swag card. And this one is like a fiery deep red, and then we've got Calm, which is a nice light color. Some people don't want to go into the dark colors right away for fall, so this is a nice, it's almost got that peachy tone that you guys see me wear all the time because it's got that gold in it with the light pink. Absolutely gorgeous. And then we've got Mystery, which is a little bit darker, but all of these are carrying that warm gold shimmer inside of it, so they go really well together. They actually ombre well together too. This one's a little bit more of a gold tone, and then I've got my sexy voice on again. We've got Shadow, which gives a little bit more of a plum tone. I know it's really hard to see on camera because it's not showing the beauty of these, but again, they are absolutely gorgeous. You guys should have your swag bags by now, so I know you see what I'm saying. So this is Ethereal. That is the darkest one. So also in your swag bag is 4 pasties, rose gold and gold, couple different designs, and these are just going to make it easier than having to paint and chrome, but it's going to give you that same look. So with your Cat's Eye, I'm working on a clear tip right now, so it looks like it's a little clear. 90% of the time, we're putting these over enhancements that are on hands, or I should say 99% of the time. So 1 coat is really going to be fine. I am going to do 2 coats because I'm working on such a clear tip. So when you do want to do 2 coats of the Cat's Eye, what I do is take my magnet, which I forgot to mention, your magnet came in your swag as well, and this is just a mini bar. And I'm just going to go in and kind of put all of that pigment to the bottom. So it's going to give me a nice base color without any Cat's Eye look to it. So we're going to do that. We're going to cure for just about 20-30 seconds is fine. Then we're going to go in with our second coat, and this coat we're going to magnetize. So I want to get that really reflective, like I want to get all of that shimmer to the top, all that Cat's Eye pigment. So I'm just going to use that bar magnet, and I'm just going to sweep the sides until I see all of that pigment coming up. It is a semi-strong magnet, not super strong, but not weak enough that you have to hold it really close. You can see I'm still like a good 4 centimeters away from the nail, so I'm not right on top of it, but this will slowly bring all that pigment up to the top. So that's kind of the look I'm going for. So once I'm happy with that, I am going to pop this into the light, and I'm going to cure this for the full 60 seconds. Beautiful. So once that's out of the light, I am going to take and wipe off the tacky layer. If you guys have used nail decals, especially the pasties decals, you want to make sure that you wipe that tacky layer off, because sticky and sticky is not good. You've got the sticky layer of the backing of the pasty, and you want that to go onto a nice smooth surface that is completely tack free. So to get your pasties off, basically we're just bending the back and the backing, and we're just going to use our pasties tweezers to stick this on. Now, I did forget to bring my pasties tweezers home, so I'm just using a regular pair of tweezers, but you guys did get those pasty tweezers in your swag bag. What I love about them is I love the bent tip on the pasties tweezers, and I love the backing has that little silicone so that you can really press these down. Since we're doing a couple different, we're going to do it with a shine, like a high gloss top coat, and we're also going to do it with a matte. The key to the pasties and all decals, you want to make sure they're stuck down well enough, A, so they don't pull up when you're putting your top coat on, and B, you don't want to see that little clear edge around the decal. You want it to look like you hand painted these babies, right? So we're just going to really just take that silicone end and really just press it down. You can layer these over top of each other. They will stick to each other really, really well. So once you've got these all laid down really well, I'm going to do this first design with a high gloss top coat. So I'm just using the super polished top, and I'm going in a little heavy. Actually, Outshine is really good to use over the decals as well because it is a thicker bodied top coat. Usually I would grab for that, but this time I just grabbed for the super polished top. So we're going to put that in the lamp. We're going to cure that for the full 60 seconds. And then we're going to go back in and we're going to do the exact same thing. We've got the base color on, and I'm disappearing all of that cat's eye to the bottom to give it a nice deep base color. Again, I'm doing this because I'm working on that clear tip and I don't want to see through at the end, but you don't necessarily have to do the 2 coats when you're doing this on a client. 1 coat is usually perfectly fine. So we're going in with that second coat. We are again grabbing our magnet and we are magnetizing, getting that really high reflection mainly to the center of the nail. And once we're happy with that, we're popping this in the light for that full 60-second cure. And probably this is one of my favorite cat's eye techniques just because it just gives that high reflection. I don't want to have to match a swirl or a heart on every single nail. If you have time for it, great, but not always do we have time to do that. So I love that high reflection. And for some reason, putting a matte top coat over that high reflection, it just gives it like this velvety look. It's just so beautiful. So once that comes out of the light, again, we are taking off that tacky layer and we are going to apply our decals. Again, making sure that they are laying flat and really using the back of that silicone or the back of the tweezer, the silicone, to really press them down. And again, you can place these anywhere on the nail, and if they overlap, it's completely fine. If you find one comes off the side of the nail, you can just use your file, and it easily files right off, so it'll lay flush with the sides of the nail. So from here, I'm going in with Magic Matte, which is our matte top coat. Looks like I need a new brush, but that's okay. We're gonna just go with it, make it work. So when you're putting your matte top coat on, remember your matte top coats have to go on a little bit thicker. If you're going on too thin, you might see those streaks of shine. So don't be afraid to use that matte top coat pretty hefty. You want that nice plush, like velvet look. So I'm just grabbing my disposable palette and I'm going to take a little bit of Outshine. I like to do any painting with top coat with Outshine because it is thicker bodied, so I will always use Outshine for this portion of it. I am using a 7mm art brush and I'm going to now just take the time and paint right over those pasties so that they give that high metallic look. When you're painting with top coat, it balls up on your brush and it's really hard to get nice clean lines. So what I like to do is get a lot of top coat on that brush and place dots where I need it. Then I'll go in with a nice clean brush and move those dots around. This way you don't have to worry about it kind of dripping off your brush and being really hard to control. So we'll just go through here and we're going to repeat this over the other pasties. I am going to give it a flash cure in between each flower. Top coat moves really, really easy, and I don't want this to all blend together and look like a blob. I want it to be nice and clean, so I will give it a flash cure, about 10 seconds in between each flower. So now that all of those are cured and now they look like gold foil or they look like that chrome, you can add, I'm just going to add a few dots on here, and this will just add to the design, make it look a little bit more detailed. also give it that dimension that I love with the matte top coat underneath and the shine textures on top. You don't have to do this part, but I like to add some dewdrops sometimes. So we're just going to pop those on there, and then we're going to give this that final 60-second cure. And here we are, shine and matte. You guys tell me which one you prefer. I just love the depth of the matte and just the way that it gives those textures. But the shine is also great because I know I have a lot of clients that do not like a matte top coat. They don't like how it feels, so they always prefer that shine. But either way, this is a super easy design, great transition into fall, and I hope it was worth the wait for you guys. Again, we're trying to get on top of this and get these swags out sooner for you. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next month.